make our green bean casserole. Now, I'm going to turn the burner on.
And I've only made the green bean casserole based on the French fried onion recipe on the back. So this will be a
Well,
treat.
it's the same thing.
It is?
Yeah, I got about 2 tablespoons of oil and a tablespoon of butter.
But mine always turns out real watery and milky.
I'm sorry. You were so serious.
It does, though.
Do you use cream of mushroom soup?
Yes.
Well, we're not.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Maybe that will help. But it says so on the back of the French fried onions.
Oh,
That's
I
why I
know.
do
That's why I'm doing this. So I'm trying to show people how not to use.
Okay. And there we go.
So we can pour our mushrooms in here.
All right, the rest of our mushrooms?
Yes.
What's this, about a cup?
Yes. You know what you can make it with, and I didn't just because I didn't. Portobello, the baby bellas.
Oh, is that nice?
Yeah.
I bet it is.
Yeah, it has a real nice flavor. So we're going to let this go for a second. And the recipe from Campbell's, the original recipe, calls for a teaspoon of soy sauce.
All right.
So I'm going to
soy
use that.
sauce.
Yeah, I've never.
Not Worcestershire sauce, but
No,
soy sauce.
Huh. One time I was going to make this, and a friend of mine grew okra.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, I'll make this with okra. Oh my God. It was the worst thing you would ever put in your mouth.
Why? Did it get too slimy?
You know how, slimy didn't cover it. Oh my God. It was horrible.
It was like a casserole pan full of slugs. I bet it was.
That's true. That's what it was like. It was like it was full of slugs. And what we're going to do, we're making
I know it's still a little singed from that last one. I'm not kidding. But anyway, all right.
We're making, instead of just a plain bechamel, we're adding cheese to it. So it's called a mornay.
Okay, so that was 3 tablespoons of flour.
3 tablespoons of remember I did 2 tablespoons of oil and 1 tablespoon of butter?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, see, this is making my roux. Now, what I want you to do is put in the milk.
The milk, 1 cup of milk?
I need 2 cups.
2 cups, all right. I'm not doing, I know that you're supposed to leave it on a flat surface to get exact.
Well, there's probably only 2 cups left in there.
Probably, but I want something to do in this show, so I'm going to make a big show of it. I'll just put it all in.
Oh, perfect. You act like you're pouring coffee at the seal box. All right, now, once this starts to thicken a little like the other one did, it'll start bubbling here in a minute. We're going to put the cheese in it. But I'm going to put this in it right now.
Okay, the soy sauce. This is like the secret ingredient.
Yeah, I mean, how many times have I made this when I was younger? I thought about making this because when I was at the pool, I was talking about comfort food, and they said, oh, we'd all love to have a recipe again, not using the mushroom soup for tuna casserole. And this one woman
For green bean casserole?
No, the tuna.
Oh, tuna, okay.
And she said, all of a sudden she goes, do you know what I made not too long ago? And I said, what? And she goes, green bean casserole. And I went, it's been a million years. And she said she made it, and every man at that party just went nuts. So I thought I'd remind y'all how to make this.
That's great. I'm glad you are, because I like to see how to make it correctly.
What we need to do is get this to come up to a boil.
Okay.
And it's almost there.
Well, you must go to the pool a lot. Is that where you go to exercise?
Yeah, I go to Milestone and get in what I refer to as the old lady pool.
Well, it's warm, right?
Oh, gosh. It is. You get in it and it's like heaven.
I went and swam laps yesterday. Now, I don't want to date this, but it was really cold outside.
Uh-huh.
It was a polar vortex, and it was 85 degrees in the pool at the downtown Y. It was so nice.
They have that pool, and it makes a difference.
It does.
All right, now let's go with the cheese.
Which appears to be 1/3 of a cup.
Now, see, I've got my sauce. See how it's nice and creamy? Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn that off for a minute.
Now it's boiling.
I want to show y'all something. See, if I go like this.
Yes.
It doesn't come back together.
So that means it's done?
You're ready.
Okay, you're ready. I bet I would too.
Garlic powder. I'm going to put in some of that because, Kirby,
Yes.
We know there's
We
no
never
such
enough
thing.
as too much garlic.
Doesn't that smell good? That's a nice cheese sauce. It's like a macaroni and cheese sauce.
And there's so little cheese in that cheese sauce.
I know. But that's the way you work
Yeah.
it. If you put too much, it'll separate.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go with the green beans.
Put those in here,
Yes.
the whole bag.
Yeah, they're thawed, frozen green beans, and I like to use French cut,
These are very finely cut. And you like the French cut as opposed to the
bigger one.
bigger ones because
I
the
just really like it. All right,
personal
now
preference.
that I've got this, I'm turning my burner off.
okay. Are you gonna dump it in here?
Yeah, but I need. You put some of these on the inside,
Okay.
and then in 25 minutes,
Doctor.
we're gonna stir it and then put them on the top.
Ding.
All right,
I wonder
now,
if that's what I do wrong.
Can you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
We've been doing this together for so long that you don't even really need to say a complete sentence. Can you? Will you? Yes.
Is one enough?
Yes.
All righty now. You can sit it on that if you want to balance it on there.
Oh, I like holding it up here. It's like a little bicep workout.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Do you smell that already?
I can't smell anything. I've singed my nose.
Oh. Oh, Kirby, I love it. All right. Did I get everything out here?
It looks good though. So I want to leave a little bit so I can taste it.
All right. And then we're going to put this in the oven, and I think our tuna noodle may be done.
So chef, no extra onions on the top.
After it cooks for about 25 minutes, we
Okay.
stir it and then put extra onions.
All right, shall we have a look here?
Yeah, I think
Switch
what
them
we
out?
might want to do.
Casserole.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh, that
yeah.
looks good.
It's just now getting bubbly, which is what we want.
Okay. Do we want to show over here?
Yes.
All right. Let me just move these back.
See how it's getting bubbly around the edges?
Yep.
We're going to stir it up.
And this will, is this what just kind of takes the temperature and disperses it throughout the
That
casserole?
and if you didn't stir it very well beforehand.
Which was probably
And what did I do with my...
with, there they are. See, what Chef Nancy,
Yes.
when I make this, it's all like the beans are just floating in milk. This looks much
you
better.
add too much liquid to your
I
soup.
must. Maybe you're not supposed to put so much water in with the soup.
Water? No. Use a half a cup of milk with the soup.
All right. Well, that's
All right, this will be ready in a minute. Let's clean up, and we're just going to chow down.
ready to do that.
Ready to do it. All right.
You know how sometimes tuna casseroles are really, for some whatever reason,
From
salty?
the mushroom soup.
Oh, well, that's delicious. It's kind of light tasting.
Okay.
And now, ooh, steamy.
It tastes the way it's supposed to.
I'm speechless. No, that's very, very good. And it's a nice consistency. I would go to the extra effort to make that sauce myself rather than use the soup.